Hey besties, welcome back. Let's dive deep into this subject called it intuition. If you're that kind of person who really care about what other people talk about you, talk behind you, I don't care, gossip whatsoever, this is going to we're gonna dive into this topic called listen to your intuition before people talk about what you need to do. Why? Because people are not living your life. They're not in the same circumstance that you're living. You are the one who should decide what to do with your life. And that's it. Like, I was listening and taking some advices from those people who had everything, but not as me, not as my case. So when I went to them and I called them like, this is my problem, I need a solution for it. What's your advice for my case? And he was like, you have to do this. And I just did it and I didn't feel good at all. When I say at all, I really mean this. Because I had some flaws. There was some gap between some areas of my life that nobody could even feel it for me. And I was like really overwhelmed about myself, like, hey, what should I do with this case? I had no idea, absolutely no idea. And my heart were like, I always had this kind of voice in my heart that, hey, Astra, you need to do this. And I was like, no, but everybody say this is wrong. I have to not go in that way. But my heart were so insisting on that solution. So I just, after 6 months, I decided to listen to my heart. I decided to listen to my intuition. And I said, okay, let's just not care about what other people say. Even though they were scientists, they were doctors, they were so specialists in their field, but I just decided to just listen to my own heart, my own guide. Everybody got that in their soul. You just need to listen to it. And when you start to act to that, you will find your own path and self journey of your life. So I decided to listen to it and act by that. And when I did that, I really felt calm in each hour and minute of my life. Like I was, oh my God, I had this voice for every month of this year, and I just didn't care about it. And also, my brain was approving that this is okay for your case, not others. But I felt guilty and full of shame because the people who are older than me were telling me that's not right. You don't need to do that in that way. You have to do it in this way that we say to you. And I was like, I couldn't really fix myself with that occasion. I was like, I need to do this in my own way, not the way that people tell me. So when I say listen to your own heart, listen to your guts, I really mean it. Because people are not living your life. They're not seeing the perspective that you have. So you have to really insist on what you are hearing from your heart and from your gut. And just after you do this, you will find out, yeah, you were right. Those people were wrong. And if somebody said to me like, what are you doing with your life? I just don't want to care anymore because I know that if my intuition says this, that means this is right. And if my intuition is kind of, giving me some signals that, hey, this is not okay, this is not the place that you should be in, then I listen to her and I just replace it with something else. And I'm like, whatever she says, that's true. Because this is my soul. God has created this for a reason. And if you don't listen to that, you are the one who will make full of mistakes. That's it. So if you're still concerning about lots of questions in your mind, and I don't know, suddenly you have got this kind of voice, intuition that tells you, hey, go and search into that book, go and look it up in that website, just go for it, and you will see that, hey, you were right, I found the answer. Or I don't know, if you're in a group of friends that you don't feel that you're okay, and your gut says to you, like, just change this friends, and you then change them, and then you're gonna feel good about yourself and about your life, then that's it. You've got an intuition that it's like a, it's like a prophet in your own life that guides you, you know? The last prophet is not living on with us anymore. But we have got an intuition that will guide us into the next step.